All right, we are now live. All right.
All
All
right,
right,
man.
you guys continue on with your discussion.
Well, we saw this on YouTube anyways. There was a whole bunch of sites that you could go to, and then explained it. They've even had cases where they've attacked cars. Two nurses were going home after their shift.
In Saltville, Virginia.
It's in Saltville. They had a rag top. They had a convertible. It ripped the rag top completely off the car.
Wow.
And stuff, but people have been attacked by these things. They are nasty creatures. They say they have their legs. They can stand up. They're bipedal, all right, but their legs are extremely muscled. They say they can jump up to 20 feet. They bend down almost like a kangaroo and leap forward.
They say they have a kangaroo or rat-like tail on them.
Huh.
And they have a face that looks like a baboon, all right? That's basically all I can...
And they have fangs. Wicked fangs. Teeth.
But
I tell you, if you guys give me a second, I'll try to see if I can pull up a picture or a link here. For anyone just tuning in now, we are discussing devil monkeys.
Devil monkey.
And I am going to try to find something here.
Well, think about it, Freddie. Down in Florida, they have what they call a skunk ape. Yes,
what gives a skunk ape its smell is methane.
Well, probably there's a lot of methane down there. I'm not going to say any different, but there is.
Yeah, because
it also has 3 toes.
Because you got the dog man in Tennessee and Virginia.
But this thing looks almost like the dog man. It's incredible if you saw a picture of it.
All right, the
It has a
footprint.
tail, and it's bushy.
The footprint that Scott Carter's get has got 3 toes. But it looks like it's kind of got that canine.
Right.
Yes, they do have claws on their feet.
Yes.
It looks like a canine footprint, but it's about 6 inches long.
Now, Freddie, for what they're describing, perhaps is it possible that this is the dog man that they could be talking about? Perhaps it just has another name.
But it's known to climb trees.
Hey, I found some interesting stuff here. Hold on.
Hi. Hey, Freddie.
Hey, you drunk?
Hey, Nikki, since you're just tuning in, we started a discussion here. It's Kimmy and Darren brought it up. It's called Devil Monkeys, and I am about to screen share a picture of some devil monkeys I just found.
Oh, cool. Let's see.
All right, here it comes. All right. These are just some images I came across. Now, do any of these maybe resemble what you guys might be discussing?
Yes, the second one from the top.
The second one.
That
right
one.
Here.
The third one.
And way over here on the first row, almost next to last.
All right, this one here where my mouse is moving?
That one.
That's a dog man right there.
And the one with the eyes. The one with the eyes lit up, that one's fake. Yeah, that's fake. That's fake.
We saw that, but right here, the top one, the first to the last, that is exactly what they're describing.
Yep.
That's almost like a dog man.
That's what I said.
Yeah, it's almost like a dog man.
That's what I said, because they do climb trees.
Because, well, Scott Carpenter's 4 foot behind him. It's got ears like a dog, a snout like a dog, but it had a crippin on his shoulder. It stood about 6 to 7 foot tall.
Well, that's what they're saying. It ranges from 4 feet to 6.5 feet tall.
Because a couple months ago, when I was up on the coal roads up there at my usual spot, where I took Daniel, I heard something big, but I never saw it. But he followed. And I did get a smell of, not ammonia, but it was like pure. It smelled like human piss, if you want to call it that.
Well, they say they stink. They smell. So.
Because every time I smell that, or smell ammonia, I don't see I even see a bird.
Right. But they're very territorial, these things.
Well, the bad thing about being a bird is we got a lot of bear hunters and coon hunters and all that stuff. The thing about it is, it's only during hunt season that's when dogs run.
Yeah.
I'm talking about spring and the summer because the squatches come down into my area off the parkway and give birth. I done found 2 to 3 birthing beds already with blood and afterbirth.
Awesome.
Huh. But I think in 1950, somewhere, I don't know if it was in North Carolina or Georgia, they had something that came down out of the mountains and was killing animals.
It was slaughtering lambs, cows, goats.
But it had 3 toes, and you could see the claws on the end of the toes. And they even, it attacked a fleeced German Shepherd and just tore it apart in front of them.
What it was is the alcohol and tobacco firearms were out looking for moonshiners, and this was in Saltville, Virginia. It started out with 2 kids, 2 boys, and they came across this camp. There was a tent, and there was like a long box-like thing that had a door on it, and the boys went to look, and one of them got tore up and attacked. The other one escaped. This monkey thing jumped on the roof. It tore the tent up. It tore people up. And the alcohol and tobacco and firearms, they sent in 3 people, 1 woman and 2 guys.
One was a reporter. All right, and there was 2 ATF ones, and then there was
What year was this?
2000 something,
2010, 2011.
somewhere around in there. And
Hey, I found another. Yeah, I found another link, or actually a website you guys want to check out. You guys might find it interesting. Here, I'll screen share here. It's called American Monsters, and here's a whole link about the devil monkey, North America.
yeah,
Actually, I haven't tried to watch it, but there's a 3-minute video,
Mhm.
and then of course then it goes on with some information here.
Marsupial.
Yeah, it says these vicious marsupial-like primates have reportedly attacked humans across North America since 1934.
Yep.
Devil monkeys are a unique breed of ape, which is a form of ape, North American ape, that have been described as being about 3 to 4 feet tall, although some eyewitnesses have sworn that these furry fiends can reach a height that is in excess of 7 feet.
Oh, there
It
you
seems
go.
clear. Yep, and it seems clear, however, that those who have had an encounter with this larger version of the beast are actually describing a run-in with a typical hairy hominid, and not the smaller, more primate like devil monkey. Devil monkey. So yeah, it's actually pretty interesting.
It's something
And
really.
then there's that picture again. It's on this website.
Yep.
But it does look like a
And
dog.
hold on. Every time I see Lauren Coleman's name in it, that's interesting.
Yeah. Hey, Kimmy.
1973 famed cryptozoologist and author Lauren Coleman investigated reports of 3 black bushy tails.
To keep from echoing, right when y'all finish talking, mute yourself. You can still hear us when you talk. Unmute yourself. That way, when we talk, we won't hear the echo. So when y'all get ready,
Myself?
yeah, just go ahead and mute yourself. I mean, you can hear us when we mute you. There you go. Now, when y'all want to talk,
Yeah, he's a.
that way it keeps everybody from being echoed.
There you go.
Okay.
That's it. Right.
All right. Actually, I think They're still
Okay.
unmuted. And what I'm gonna do, I'll go ahead and mute you guys. But when you guys are ready, just unmute.
Yeah, just reach up
All
there
right,
in the
they are
corner.
currently unmuted.
Okay. But
Oh, all they have to do when you guys want to unmute yourself to talk, just go on your go on your picture and then unmute. Or
yeah. Um.
is everyone else there? Oh, okay, Nikki's there. She's muted herself.
Um. I I've been to Saltville about 50 million times in my lifetime, and I've never even heard about that. So Kimmy says she put it on my website, so I'm gonna read it. And I think I got a few. I got a few buddies who live down there. I'm gonna give them a call, see if they can find, if they can go to a newspaper down there and find the story. Because
All right.
this really, I mean, you know. But I've seen a lot of, I mean, I've had a lot of weird shit happen to me up on the coal roads, you know, that more aggressive than anything. Because I know the Squatches ain't gonna, because the Squatches in my group, in my area are non-aggressive. They know I'm not gonna hurt them.
Yeah.
But whatever followed me, I don't know. But I do know I smelled human urine.
Mm. Well, to get on the change the subject a little bit. I know me and Kimmy, whatever, we were chatting, discussing about the camping event as far as when they get down here and everything. Yeah, Kimmy and Darren, if you guys want to go ahead and unmute yourselves now, we could discuss about the camping thing. I know one thing I am excited about. I'm excited to see you guys get set up because I'm anxious to see that tent you guys. I like that tent you guys got.
That tent is fantastic. I'm gonna put a stove jack in it.
You gonna do what?
I'm gonna put a stove jack in it so I can have a wood burning stove inside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Fred, have you seen their tent yet?
No, I ain't seen anything shit. I'm debating on if I'm gonna bring a small one or if I'm gonna bring it up to two.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Huh. Yeah.
Well, my brother, he wants to come this weekend down there. He
Yeah.
wants to see what it's all about. And everything. He's my squatching partner anyway.
Right.
And everything. We just kind of got in a little heated discussion one day, and that's the last time we hung out with each other for the squatching group. But I probably talked him into going on that truck with him. If he can get off Friday, we can get up there the day before to get everything set up. But I'm hoping to have the Jeep done in time.
Yeah.
I can say loud.
Thank you.
Yeah. As soon as it pulls up, I am going to show you what their tent looks like. This thing is awesome, and it's actually taking a while to load up.
What time did you get home this morning, Nikki?
I was home early.
What, 11, 12 o'clock?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, 11.
What was that you were drinking?
You might want to
I was drinking it
put
outside.
that light down so we can talk.
Uh-huh.
It is.
It's delicious.
What is that, a Long Island iced tea?
No, it was Angry Orchard beer with some kind of apple liqueur in it.
Oh, it's kind of a spritz.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find that link that I posted to Freddie, but I cannot find it.
Uh-oh.
Hey, check this out, Freddie, right here. This is what they have right here.
Wait a minute, let me hop up here. Oh! I ordered one of those. I got the camo.
Well, they do have them in camo, Freddie.
I got this from Sportsman's Guide.
Yeah, that's where we got this one.
Yeah. Y'all remember?
It was just about $100.
Here's one. Here's a camo one.
Yeah, that's the one yeah, that's it, Dan. That's one I ordered. But they never showed up yet.
They got. I mean, teepee tents are awesome.
Yeah, because you can put a stove in it.
Yeah.
and run
That's
the stack up to one of the sides or up the top of it.
Well, I think you're better off putting it out the side, to be honest with you.
How
Do
do I
what with
use
it?
YouTube from here?
Huh?
Now I'm gonna tell
How
you.
do I use? Oh, sorry.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all. Over at nighttime, it gets so dark you can't see your hand 2 inches in front of your face. You can go all the way up and touch your nose and you can't see your hand.
And the woods out there become very alive.
Well, that's all right. I camped for years. That doesn't bother me.
Hopefully this time we will have our recorders going because we were unprepared, but we had some awesome vocalizations last time we were out there, and we did not have the parabolic mic hooked up. We had some really good, very loud, clear, and very close whoops. I mean, very distinctive. You could very clearly make them out. They were actually right up behind our camp.
The only thing I got
Probably,
on the floor was the game board busting the pass right there at the infirmary.
yep.
Well, that's when you get a snack and you head for the sound.
If I'm camping, I'm out like a light. Takes a lot
Now,
to wake you up.
the lost tapes are.
That's where they have the thing on.
That's-
Lost page.
That's
Yeah.
where we saw it, but Lost Tapes is a mockumentary. It's iffy.
Documentary.
Mockumentary. They mock.
Oh,
But
yeah.
what I did was I took what we saw and I Googled it. And I searched it, and that's where I came up with it and found it.
Now, it's one thing we're gonna be.
No, Darren, that's people.
Oh, this is about the devil monkey. Them are the ones that died. The two
Oh, yeah,
ATF
those are the
and the
people.
woman.
Okay, yeah, those are the people that died.
And when they found them, supposedly, the only thing they could get out of them is DNA. Shut that
I'm
up.
stopping it, yes.
DNA and dental with these guys.
Right.
Two of the others they couldn't even find their bodies. They were gone.
I hope I can do this.
Are you trying to look up the link?
I pasted it, I hope.
If you want, do you know how to screen share?
No, I don't.
All right. If you have a separate tab opened up, if you come back into here, leave that tab open,
It is.
and then the second icon down from where your chat box is, it'll say screen share. Click the screen share, and then that link with the image that you were looking up will appear. Click on that icon or the link that you want, and then come down to where it says start screen share. Yeah, it should work that way.
Select a video. Okay. It's not.
You didn't do what he said. Click on that and come down. Come down the line to screen share. That's what's there.
Start screen share, but that's not it.
But you have to click on the link that you want, then come back into this the
Stop,
chat.
Darren. Okay, this is what I want to share. This right here.
Okay. All right, keep it open.
Okay.
Now you want to come back in the way you see all of us, and over on your left side of your hangout, bring your mouse over, and the second icon down. If you put your mouse on it, it'll pop up. It'll say screen share, and you just click on that, and then you're gonna get a window opened up, and you'll see whatever images you want. And the window you want screen share, just click on that. It should highlight blue. Then on the bottom of that window, you'll see start screen share.
I am totally confused. I'm lost.
I told you how to do it.
Don't feel bad. I can't do it either.
I do not
Get
know.
over there and pop on the thing. Open the thing. And come
Darren,
down.
you're not.
Go to right there. Start
It
screen
won't.
share.
It won't. Now stop.
punch on it.
It won't.
I don't know.
Get it? It won't.
Oh,
I'm on
Daniel,
Google Hangouts
Yeah.
and full screen.
BFD. Christine is surrounded by a big yellow circle. on
Who?
BFD. On
I can't get
BFD.
it.
Alright.
Hey, all right, look on my page right here. You see how I'm screen shaving? See where my mouse is at? This is your screen share button right here.
Yes, I'm clicking on that, but I'm not getting it.
You're not getting it? You might have to add the app.
Yeah, I don't know how.
See, I'm not sure because see on my end I have everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
For some reason, I don't have the app.
Well, you have to get it. So.
Also, if you go to the bottom where it says add apps, you might be able to try that, see if it shows up that way. Or
Oh,
even if you don't
okay.
have it, if you click on it, it should say download an app.
Okay, add apps. Ugh.
But yeah, like I said, if you go on the screen share app, if you click on it, it'll say it should automatically upload or download for you.
Okay, how do I find screen share?
All right, I'm not sure if it's actually under the apps itself. I never actually had a look for it there.
I don't know. Jeez,
It's all right.
I was pasting it in comments.
Well, you can post it
That's
to
what I did.
their site.
Yeah, did you post and share it to my link? To my inbox it to me.
I just posted it there like that. Source already exists, it says. I was just pasting it in the comments section.
Give it to Daniel.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right, hold on. All right, and
There in the chat. That's what I was trying to do.
oh, okay. All right, you haven't put it on there yet, though.
Right. That's what I was looking to do.
I got you.
There, I got it.
There we go. I see it now.
You see more than I do. All I see is that. All I see is Kim and Darren right now. Okay. Lost tape stuff this way. The devil monkey.
Yes. That's what they say every time you go out drinking. The devil monkey made me do it.
They make it sound like a horror movie. But that was down in Saltville.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. I think the last time I was down there was 20 years ago. I was reupholstering full bus seats.
Yeah. Let's see.
But yeah, the whole time I've been up at around Elkhorn, Brady's Pond, Stanton Dam, at nighttime, right there at Elkhorn Lake is had a rock thrown at us. Seen two massive eyeballs. Heard four yells, and everybody I was with there kept saying, "Oh, that's a hunter! That's a hunter yelling!" No, it's not. There's no one allowed on the coal roads hunting or chasing dogs.
Yes, same goes for where we'll be camping, right?
Exactly. The only thing it's in is turkey. The first week is from sun up to noon. The second week from the second week all the way till May 15th or 14th is all day hunting. Now I will be turkey hunting up there once in a while. I'll be going over to Shenandoah Mountain over in West Augusta, which is just around the turn from Carpenter's Grocery, or that grocery store that me and you went to. As soon as you go around that turn, you see a post office on your right. It's like a little brick building. As soon as you pass that, you're in West Augusta. And that goes all the way over to the city, that goes all the way over to Headwaters, where that lady was walking the dog and had that squatch come across the road on her. The road that she was on, at the corner right there where the dirt road and the main road starts, there's a cabin shaped like an L. That used to be our cabin. All right, that right there in West Augusta. Then you're in Highland County.
Hey, you know my map? I had told you how I laminated it and I put a cardboard backing on it.
Yeah.
Could you see it right behind me? I have it up on the wall.
Yeah, I see a little one.
Yeah, it looks little from a distance, but you got the two maps. I joined them. I got them joined together.
You got a picture on it in the center?
Yeah, I just tacked that up. That comes right off. So
okay.
It says gone squashing with the ECBRO.
So that whole board is the map.
The whole map of the whole entire area. It shows 250 coming in and everywhere where we will be. So.
All right, because the one I got, it's Kennedy, it's got Turkey Pen, Cold Springs, Kennedy Ridge, Jones Hollow, Height Hollow. Jones Hollow's got all that on it up here in my area.
Yeah, this shows from Stokesville all the way over to. It shows just where the beginning of Highland County starts. So, and it covers. It's got the map. It's got Braley's Pond, Elkhorn Lake, Todd Lake.
Yeah.
The road that we'll be camping off of.
But then
it shows all that whole area.
Then you should see the trails are marked on the Stanton Dam.
Yeah,
the upper and the lower.
Yeah, it's got a few trails and stuff on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be good for a daylight cruise through there and figure out how we're gonna get down there at nighttime. Because I want to get y'all down there at the back of Stanton Dam, right where the stream comes in and feeds the reservoir.
And I need to get one more box of my plaster of Paris right here.
I just go to Marshall's and get mine in that box.
Yeah.
I think it was $7.
Yeah, $7 for how big of a box?
5-pound box.
Oh, that's a 4-pound box. I only paid $4 for it at Walmart.
Yeah, but
you get 4 pounds. You get 4 pounds inside because they're individual bags. Each bag's a pound. I only pay it's $3.98 to be exact before taxes. So at Walmart for the Plaster of Paris brand. So, I mean, I did that. I did that one footprint of myself, my own foot track. Man, this stuff came out real good. Yep. I'm gonna bring this to the camp and use this as a comparison.
What was that in your garden, flower garden, or in your backyard?
Over on the side of the yard here. This is the one I did. I posted it up here before, but see, this is using 1 pound, 1 pound right here.
Yeah. But you know that's the best thing about being up there where we're camping at. See, in my area, it's got rock, it's got limestone and clay and a little bit of sand. But in your area up there, it's got a lot of topsoil. Because you got all them fern trees, pine thickets, and all that laurel brush. So it's got a good topsoil. So that's great for footprints.
Yeah, look at what Kimmy's showing. Kimmy's got her own. She got plaster Paris, and then she got. There it is, right there. Yep, that's plaster Paris. You get that at Ace Hardware. They got a whole bunch of that stuff there, and they got a big bag of it as well. Like I forget, like 15-pound bag or 17-pound bag at Ace Hardware. I thought about getting that and putting it in little bags, a pound each, but I find it.
You got to think for a 18-inch footprint, it takes exactly 2.5 pounds of plaster
Yeah.
because the biggest one I ever did was 21 inches. And it took it's almost 4 pounds.
Yeah.
But he sunk about half inch in the ground
Yeah.
and everything. That was over at Shoe Creek.
I gotta
That
go,
area
guys.
right there is nothing but mountain.
All right, Nikki, take it easy.
Bye, girl. Bye. Oh well, she's out of the picture. Yeah, but no, it's gonna be a good camp trip. And everything, like I say, we all spend the first night just going over like you said with people, introduce yourselves and everything, and then I asked what experiences they had, what kind of ideas
Yeah,
they got,
definitely.
that way we can all get them together, throw them in in a big bag and mix them all up, and just kind of get some ideas on it and everything.
Oh yeah,
Because
it's gonna
everybody,
be interesting.
yeah, because everybody's gonna want to do it a certain way that they do it. So you got to get
Yeah.
together on it.
Yeah. One thing we're definitely gonna do is hang around that lake too.
Well, actually, when you go up to
Spread
that lake,
around that lake.
well, if you spread around, think about this. If you spread around all around that lake, ain't gonna be no squatches coming around. They're gonna stay on the outskirts of it, and they're not coming no further. So the less people you got, like put 5 up there in the back of that hill, and put 5 on that trail where the piers are, and then have 5 to 6 on the road right there at the boat dock, and then put the rest of them at the Johnny House area where that comes in. That way you got from the road all the way in all the way to the back covered.
Right.
You have a small amount of people because the more people you have in one area, the less they're going to show up. Because see,
Ask him
Huh.
if we do it.
because you want your deer and small animals to come there and get water.
Ask him if we can
But
do
you got a bunch of people, they're not
a
going to
night
show
thing
up.
up in the
Yeah.
lake.
So if you break them up into small groups, and put them so far apart, but keeping radio contact, that gives the animals, makes them feel more secure because there's not a lot of people.
Right.
It's just a thought, but yeah,
Yeah. Some of it we're gonna have to play by ear. That's for sure. You
yeah.
know. And,
But
um.
one of the best ways that I know of is to like take split it off into 2 groups. One group walks up one way, and one group gets dropped off at Elkhorn and walk from Elkhorn back to the camp.
Yeah. And that's actually not all that far from the camps.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning doing this.
Yeah.
'Cause that way the kids will be knocked out and they'll be going to sleep, and it just leaves the adults.
Right. Which I think we're only gonna have one child there, and that's gonna be Tracy's son. He's 13, so
Oh, okay, well, hell.
yeah. As far as I know, that's the only child that's coming is Tracy's son. So
Oh, his daughter ain't coming?
nah, because I see his son's homeschooled, so that's why he'll be able to participate in it. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, they homeschool the kids. I guess except for the youngest one, I think she goes to regular school for the time being.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but,
Now, right there at the foot of Stanton Dam, there is a big. You used to be able to camp there, but
yeah,
you can have a picnic area there and everything, and you can get some people in that area right there, and you're wide open all the way around. You got a stream that runs all the way around you, or to see if you're facing the dam, you got the stream over to the right. You got the steps in front of you, it goes up to the top of the dam, and you got that big ridge right there on your left hand side.
yeah.
And
Kimmy just put a comment here, and I know you mentioned something about trying to rig something up with tarp, but she asked about an outhouse there at the camp.
tell you what, Kimmy, bring some 2x4s and a couple of 10 by 20 tarps, and I'll build you a bathroom. Just bring a 5-gallon bucket too.
I can't do that.
Well, Darren
Well,
can.
hey, I might have some scrap 2x4s laying in the backyard by our shed, but I'll have to look around. Maybe we can rig some up.
Yeah, hey, you remember that first area we camped at, Daniel, where we had the
Yeah,
squat watches? You
they
remember
had a
that?
small bucket set up there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But yeah,
Have the boys
a
go
regular
around
spot.
and they put that tarp around it. There's their outhouse.
Yeah, I
I've
think a
got two
regular
2x4s laid across the hole.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I'll try to bring a few trash bags because I don't want to be dropping in a straight plain bucket.
There's
No,
bags you can
I'll
get
bring a
that
bag of
are
lime.
biodegradable. You throw them in the trash after.
Yeah,
Hey, a bag of lime, yeah, that will work. Some
yeah.
some Febreze as well.
I wouldn't worry about that out there with Bigfoot.
Perfect crystals.
And we don't have to worry about Bigfoot, but we have to have consideration for the other guests.
What I do is sit next to the person that you don't really care for.
I do plan on bringing some toilet paper, so that should help. Even though the bathhouse down by the lake should have some in it, but I'll bring
Baby
some to be
wipes.
prepared.
Baby
Yeah.
wipes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's
Make sure
what
they have
stopped them fun.
Make sure they have aloe on them. Gentle on the skin.
No, we just got cheap generic baby wipe.
Oh, that's fine. Anything works.
Yep.
There's a lot of bushes and leaves and pine needles.
They're easier to pack and carry.
Hey, there's a lot of big green ferns out there. One thing I'm
Yeah.
going to try to There's one thing I'm trying to do, going to do with the ferns. If anyone else wants to try it with me, they're more than welcome. But if you pull out the ferns, you could eat the root. They have like a bowl. You can eat the root of the fern. It's supposed to be it's supposed to have protein in it. And I don't know. They probably might be a little bitter, but
Well,
I'm gonna try some.
I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna keep in touch with some sassafras tea.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
But you
Oh,
got.
that's what I was
There you
thinking of. The sassafras root.
Yeah, you can eat the root and you can also drink it as tea.
Right.
There you go.
That gives you wicked antibiotic stuff.
Yep, it is.
Hey.
Goes away.
Plus,
Hey, there's nothing wrong with living off the land out there. So.
well, hey, I'm bringing my little. Oh, hey, y'all.
Oh yeah, you gotta see. Show them your pole, Freddie. Look at this. You guys check this out right here.
Let's see. It's called a pocket pin fishing pole. It's
Oh,
got
wow.
a solid brass open face reel. I got 6-pound test line on it, and this right here stretches out to 38 inches long.
Wow.
Wicked. That's cool.
That's decent.
It's called a fishing rod pin.
That's awesome.
I like that. That would be a wicked survival item.
I paid $7 for it.
Holy shit, where?
Wow.
I saw an advertisement. Well, I just go in your computer and punch in pocket pin. It's 2 words. Pocket pin.
Whoa.
I'll have to do that.
No,
That's awesome.
punch in fishing pocket pin.
You guys aren't getting feedback now, are you?
No.
No, it's
That's 'cause
actually
I
doing a
turned
lot
the
better.
TV down.
Ah, okay. It was interfering. So.
Yeah, it's louder than what we had here.
Yep.
I got you. All right. Man, it's about not even. We got this week to go through, and then next week, and then it's on.
I'm
So,
hoping my damn Jeep will be ready then.
keep in mind, yeah, if you have problems by then, Freddie, Tracy's gonna come get you there too. So,
Alright.
yeah, he said he'll come pick you up. So, I don't know what kind of vehicle he has. I'm assuming he might. I think he has a Jeep or something.
Yeah, he's
I
got
could
a
be
Cherokee.
wrong.
He's got a Cherokee.
Oh, okay, yeah, they got storage room in there. So,
Yeah. Because I do see, because I got a 29. I get my prescription on the 4th. And I'm hoping that my Jeep, because my check don't get in until midnight of the 3rd.
right.
So, if need be, I can take him, get out and build my phone, get that head, put it on there, get it tuned in, and get it inspected. And be up there by 7 o'clock
All right.
on the 4th.
Now you have that phone number I gave you to the young kid I work with, right?
Yeah, I still got it. I got it. Yeah,
Okay.
I gotta get him a call.
Yeah, Friday. Call him. Friday the 2nd. He gets off of work at 3:30. So
All right.
what you'll do, I'll let him know if he doesn't hear from you by the time he gets off of work. And
Well, then give him my phone number.
all right. Well, I told him I was going to give him yours. That way, if you call him, he'll have the number already programmed in his phone. That way, he'll know who it is.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I asked him the other day when I was at work if he still plans on helping out with the wood, and he said yeah. So I told him, I said, well, between him and you, I said you guys will have to keep the communication because I'll already be at the camp that Friday.
Right, right.
So, but, so
Um,
we'll see how that works out.
that sounds good.
Uh,
But like I say, I'm going over work on the key tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll get it tuned in after I get it started.
right.
But the only problem I really have with right now is that piston rod.
Yeah.
I'm planning on dropping that tomorrow. See if I can get that get that bolt out. Because I can rethread it and put another. I got plenty of studs. I just got to I just got to get that bolt off. Because what happened was it stretched. When it stretched it, it pulled it out. It pulled it out of the locking position.
Yeah.
No whispering, Kim.
No whispering. She said she's half in and half out.
But
We went for a walk this evening and we saw this awesome car, and I took pictures of it. I don't really want to plug my cell phone into the computer to share the picture.
It was a 1937 Chevy Coupe, 3-winded.
oh,
Oh,
I've
wow.
seen them.
Yep.
It's cool.
They
But
are.
it looked like oh my God, I can't a Willys, like an old Willys.
Hmm.
Willys or Studebaker.
Yeah, kind
Yeah,
of.
the old fashioned Willys,
Yeah.
where they
Okay.
had a long front end and the roof came up and it was a 3-winded coupe. That's what it looks like.
Okay. They only made I think like 5,000 of them.
Yeah. Well,
Back
I
then.
don't think this was the original. All right, I think it was something that was made up on a frame,
A kit?
a kit.
Yeah.
I didn't really go over and knock on it to see what it was made of. Well, you can buy metal bodies now too if you want to sink the money into them.
Oh, I liked it. It was cool.
But it was nice. It was nice.
I had to take pictures.
If that had 700 horse and could pull 1G, I'd do it.
Well, one thing I'm gonna like about mine is once I get that new head on there, I'll be dumping 200 horsepower.
Well, that'll make a big difference. Listen, you don't need horsepower in the woods.
Well, I
You
got low end torque.
Right. But you see all these guys with these big rock climbing things that are punching 350, 500 horse. You don't need that. Honestly, you just need walking speed.
You don't know Virginia's mountains very well.
We have mountains here that are just as big as Virginia mountains. I hate to tell you.
Last year, that's what I did, was rock crawl. See, you have a BH too big, a 4-cylinder too small, a 6-cylinder is perfect, especially with 200 horsepower bottom end torque. That means you don't have to touch the gas.
No, you don't.
You let the gears walk you up.
What
Plus,
do you got for gears in that?
I got 44 488 front and rear.
Okay. Well,
And,
now that's low gear, right?
Oh
Is
God,
that in
yeah.
low gear?
A snail can go faster.
Okay, what's your high gear for, say, highway?
Highway, 50 miles an hour.
All right, but I mean, it's like, and if you can only get 50 miles an hour, then what do you have, 410 for your last gear?
No, that's in fifth gear. Fifth
Oh,
gear,
that's it.
yeah, in fifth gear at 50 miles an hour, I'm pushing 13, 3,000 RPM.
Oh,
That's how
well,
low
that
my
isn't
gear is.
bad. Okay.
Well, see, speed ain't my factor.
No, well, it never is when you want a vehicle in the woods.
Oh, believe me. I got horsepower now, so I'm not a Chevy. I'm a Ford man and a Jeep man.
I like Ford.
That's all we've ever had was Ford.
You got your cell phone on?
I don't have a cell phone.
You don't have a cell phone.
No, I don't have a cell phone. If somebody wants to talk to me, they can either call me at the house or come and visit.
There you go.
Okay, I was going to send you a picture of the car, but okay.
Well, just after the show, just download and send it to me.
New text
Yeah,
message
you can do
received.
that. You download them.
Yeah, I can.
I like the old rotary dial phones.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm serious.
Yeah. But anyway, after Daniel has his camp out, I'm thinking about probably in July have a 1 week camp out up here in my area.
Well,
Cool.
we'll be close enough.
Yeah.
We should be soon by then.
Yeah, because this guy named Daniel, what's that guy's from Maryland? Michael Genie Koski. Ask him what happened.
There he is.
In fact.
Okay. All right, yeah, because we were talking last night, and all of a sudden, boop, he disappeared. Oh, and everything. But yeah, the last time I had two boys from Maryland, and one was a believer and one was a non-believer. And we had two Squatches come within 60 foot of the camp and go, whoop, and started chattering. And one took off across the road and one ran behind the camp. And the boy who didn't believe was having a spasm attack.
Yeah, you guys talking about guy
Yeah,
from Maryland.
that guy, I tell you, that boy, Mike, that sucker cooks. That the whole time we was there, we was cooking those Polish links, sausage links, big them big old round things. That's what good Squatches in. Where he had his truck parked, they were standing right in front of his truck.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were that close.
Well, maybe we ought to start a Squatch snack.
There was a video we watched recently where this guy, we've been watching true and real stuff. I mean, I double check it to make sure. And this guy, he worked picking up roadkill. And he picked up a deer. Do you remember? He picked up a deer and put it in the back of his truck. And he knew it was freshly killed. And he had just been down that stretch of road, and he came back and was shining his headlights on it, and he put it in the back of the truck, and something,
Come up behind the truck and took it out.
Bigfoot or what, but it was making noise at the back of his truck, and it literally picked up the deer and just walked off with
And
it.
pulled it out of his truck.
Well-
It was more like a dog man, he said.
Yep.
Had a face
Yeah,
of a dog, you
I remember
could see it.
I
And
remember
it
that.
literally took it out of the back of his truck. He said he picked it up, just threw it over his freaking shoulder, just like
Yeah,
nothing,
yeah.
and just
Oh.
took off in the woods.
Oh, by the way, there's certain individuals that I know that don't even like to talk about the dog man.
Oh, well, they're out there. Look,
Hey, good thing they're not on here, right, Freddie?
I know you got devil monkeys, so, you know.
Yeah. For now on, I'm calling the dog man the devil monkey, because that's what it is.
Well, you know,
No,
honestly,
because if
you
these
might be
cryptids,
close.
if these cryptids are starting, if they're on these, if they're up and down the Appalachian Trail, eventually, because if you notice, if you look at a map of Squatch sightings in the past 10 years, East Coast, from all up and down the East Coast, all the way out to Ohio, straight down. You take all them and concentrate them. We got twice as many sightings on the East Coast than we do on the West Coast.
Yes, we do. We do. But another thing you want to think about is the phenomenon with UFO sightings and Sasquatch sightings.
That's a bunch of baloney.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I
Honestly, I just...
We had
Because
a discussion about that on one of the Looking for Bigfoot news hour shows.
yeah, because there's a lot of people out there who believe in UFOs. I don't know. I might have seen one. I don't know. But as far as Bigfoot and UFOs, I don't. No, there's no comparison. They have nothing to do with it. All Squatches is flesh and blood and hairy and smelling.
Now, one of the theories that I happen to bring up, which, it's just a theory, but, knowing the government, we believe the government knows the existence of Bigfoot.
oh yeah.
They got
What's
one
there?
capture
I mean, what do we know? I mean, how do we know if the government, the military keep in contact
because
and know where these beings are and where to locate them? I mean, perhaps their aircrafts are being seen. Because the government and the military has aircrafts and vehicles and whatever aircrafts that we do not even know. I mean, for the longest time, no one knew what the stealth bomber was. Everyone was seeing a UFO. But,
Right.
because
so,
the Army Corps of Engineers knows that Squatches exist. They have already admitted and documented that Squatches are real. They do have the Army Corps of Engineers had one in captivity in 1957, and right now it's being stored at Area 51.
There's an Area 52 now.
Where's that at?
oh,
Arizona?
really?
I'm trying to think. Los Alamos, they just built it.
No, it's in Nevada. It's in the
It's right next to where they have their base now, Area 51.
Mhm.
They bought more land, and it's like...
They've expanded.
yes, 13 miles, something like that, 20, 30 miles from it, but it's interconnected anyway.
Yeah, because Area 51 looks like a dump, but they got 33 floors underneath
Yes.
underneath of it.
Yep.
So yeah, they do have Squatches. They know they're real. They have them in captivity. They've had them, they've had them for years, but they're
Well,
not.
another thing that you want to look at, if you remember when the eruption of Mount St. Helen went off?
Yeah.
All right, they had a cleanup after that. They took out all the dead animals, supposedly, all right?
And took out one Squatch body.
Well, supposedly they took out 20 to 30 bodies that were Squatches.
And there were eyewitnesses. There were people who had eyewitness accounts of it.
And the military took them out in helicopters.
Yeah, in big nets.
Yes,
Yep.
so that's another thing to look at or whatever. But, I believe they're there, and I believe the government knows they're there, number one.
Yeah, because down there where Tracy lives at, the
And
game
with them.
commission, in his area, one of his areas, the game commission double locked the gate because there was something dangerous up in them woods. And Tracy...
Maybe it's the devil monkey.
And Tracy was the one that was finding out about it. He was getting actual audio sounds of them crawling up to his audio recorder, sniffing it, grounding it, doing everything, and then leaving.
Yep.
See, the game commission down here knows they exist, but when you mention them, they'll look at you like, huh, what are you talking about? I never heard of that. They give you this off-the-wall story, and I'll tell them, don't give me that bullshit. Y'all know they are, because the female game warden has already told me that there are 4 BFR groups up there the day I was recording my foot track video. By herself, she'll tell me. With other game wardens, she'll act like she don't know what I'm talking about. But they're not allowed to really say anything about it.
No, they can't. They can't.
And they know right now that I know where 3 clans are at, and I tell them I'm dealing with the 3 clans now. I told them, I said, I got audio and video and photographs and hair.
Yeah.
They're like, where you live in? Never mind.
Yeah. Well, the military is very deep in there because they've sent people that have shot these things, like that one guy we were talking about. He shot it's supposedly Sasquatch out of a tree. Another one was there with him. He said he had him by one hand and he walked up a 50-foot straight
That was in,
with this
that was in,
creature.
that was here in Virginia, and that was on Thanksgiving Day. He shot. The government told him you did not shoot what you thought you shot. So
Exactly.
if you did, and I can't remember where it was at. It was here in Virginia somewhere.
You talking about the Tazewell?
Tazewell, yeah, it was in Tazewell, Virginia. Day
Yes.
before Thanksgiving.
Yep. They came and told him to shut his mouth or else.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of corruption out there with the government, only trying to hide something in it.
Well, I tell you what, they're a lot nastier than what people give them credit for. They're not in it for you and I. They're in it for themselves. That's basically it.
Because when they try to tell me, oh, there ain't no such thing, okay, act like a dumbass. I don't care. I know they're here. I have proof. And y'all not gonna know where I live because you ain't taking my proof. I got one telephone pole that's got a constant supply of air.
Well, I've seen that. Is that the tree that's all filled with peanut butter?
He's actually talking about a telephone pole.
It's a power line pole.
Yeah, power line pole. Yeah.
It's a
Now, we have a lot of squatches here that hang around them.
Well, the reason is they cross from one patch of woods to the other. They cross the power line, and they
Well,
stop.
power lines they use.
Yeah, and they scratched their back on the poles, and I get hair samples.
Well,
Oh, wow. That's cool.
well, I think it is. But any of
I
these
got video of
that are open, they're gonna use, like the Appalachian Trail, the power lines. I mean,
Well, this power line ain't but about a football field and a half long. And
exactly.
there's houses on one side of the power lines at one end, and at the other end there's another house at the other end. And this guy knows that he's got squatches living right there at his house.
Yeah.
The first group that I videoed is living within 800 yards of his house, and he knows it. But they
Well,
don't bother.
that's like up here. We have power lines that go for miles and miles and miles, and they go right up over the top of mountains. And you know, any animal is going to use something that's not all cluttered. They're going to go to the least amount of brush to go through.
The least existence, or in other words, the least resistance. Like a deer.
Exactly.
Like a deer and billy goat. They walk, instead of running straight up a tight ridge, they'll caddy corner. They'll caddy.
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's what I do.
Yep.
What I have a question of is, why are Bigfoots getting closer to houses and humans?
Food.
Because we are taking their land and building more houses. Like over where my brother lives at. When the first house was built over there was over 4,000 acres of field. Now you go up Barron Ridge Road and look to your right, it looks like a complete town.
Yes, it looks like a development.
Yeah, because they're taking more. Well, I found out the National Forestry Service is selling acreage of land every 5 to 6 years, no, every 10 years on the coal road on George Washington National Forest. And it's getting
that's awful.
because we have over 130,000 acres of national forest in my area. In Daniel's area, it's probably about 200,000 plus. Because it goes all the way over to the West Virginia line.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you guys something. It's a random thought that came through my head. I have one lady. I'm not going to mention her name. She's a real nice lady. I will say she is a Maryland resident. Originally, she was going to come for the weekend and participate in our camping event.
Yeah.
And she's aware of what it's about. And she told me she sent me a message, apologizing. I said, unfortunately, I will not be able to participate in your event because she says I know they exist, and she says she has seen them. And she said, for what you're doing, gathering people to go out there to look for them, you're actually going to be disturbing them and perhaps running them away from their home area,
And she thinks I'm
and
still
which
beyond.
which I think she's having a misunderstanding. But do you think? I mean, what's your opinion as far as us having expeditions, and
Okay.
then
All right.
yeah, go ahead, share your thoughts on this.
All right. What I think is squatches. I don't care where you go, on national forest, private land, open land, wherever. Squatches are curious creatures. They're going to come to where the sound is. If we're out there hunting, shooting them, yes, we are running them from their home, but we're not. They are a very elusive creature. In my area, they follow me everywhere. Out there, when me and Daniel camped out the first night, we had one watch us. We found a footprint. We found a trail that they go up.
Yep.
Where he went from there, I'll never know. But he had to go
It
to,
was actually a trackway, but we had the 1 foot track that really stood out. So
yeah. And they they would they're getting more brave because one, we're taking their land, and two, we're constantly on that land. You know, we're on that land every day, every day, every day, and they're getting more and more curious. They're not going to attack us. So now, from what I understand, out west in Washington State, they start big out there. By the time they get to the East Coast, I think the biggest one is in my area is 11 foot tall. I think that's the biggest they get here. But out west, up in Canada, they get up to 14 foot tall. I know that.
Wow.
Once here in Virginia on the East Coast, I have yet to see any aggression. Yeah, I've had rocks thrown at me and I throw them back. I've had whoops and signs that they let me know that they're there, but no
Yes.
sign of aggression. So we get a bunch of people out there. They're gonna be curious as hell, but they're gonna come in when we least expect it.
Yes. They'll come in when it's quiet.
Yeah, we least expect it. You know, so
yeah,
An expedition is just that. It's not that we're going to go there and stay there forever.
yeah, but we
Right?
got to
We
talk.
only got 10 days.
Yeah, but we got that game warden up to Ron Jackson. He's going to be checking for alcohol. He's going to be checking for this. He's going to be bugging the crap out of it because there's going to be a lot of people out there at one
Well,
time.
let him.
yeah.
He's going to
No,
be
let
I
him
mean,
checking
we're
go.
gonna be. Yeah, he's gonna be nosy, but I mean, we're gonna be legal. There's nothing for us to worry about. But
Right.
Yeah, and I'm,
yeah,
It's
and I'm going to be
stupid.
the only one with the gun out there anyway.
So,
yeah, but you'll
yes,
be
but
legal because it'll be hunting season.
Exactly.
I can see that woman's point, but, you know, it's not like we're disturbing them. We don't. We don't know where they live. It's not like we're sneaking up on them all the time and bothering them. We're not. They're doing the opposite to us.
Exactly.
So, you
I mean,
know,
one thing I told told Fred about that this event, the whole thing behind the Discovery Project and us conducting these expeditions is not just to discover them and find evidence, but it's also an educational purpose.
exactly.
To educate the people that don't know any better, and then there's things out there that a lot of us assume we know things, but to get deeper into it, to find more of the truth, to clarify a lot of the confusion that's going around in today's communities. So, but yeah, like I said, it's going to be educational. I mean, we're all going to learn. I mean, there's a lot of things that we don't know about, but
Yeah, because see,
Right.
so
there's a lot of hunting camps going into it that a lot of
yeah,
out-of-staters have. So there'll be a lot of empty cabins out there.
Oh, good snooze places.
Huh?
Good snooze places.
Yeah, something like that.
But
Is there,
honestly,
is there any caves out there?
Uh,
there is den areas out there. I wouldn't call them really caves, but there is like dens and stuff and crevices around the rock cliffs and stuff. But
there might be some
um,
caves out there. I don't know. I've
yeah,
never heard of any caves out there. 'Cause I don't know that.
but not.
I know
I know
my area.
down. I know coming in before you get up, depends where you come in from. Along the river, there is coming in from Stokesville area. There and around Todd Lake, there is a nice looking den. I mean, I haven't seen it in a few years, but there is a den area out there. Perhaps maybe bears stay in it, but it's not big enough for an entrance to where a squash might go in, unless they get down on their belly, crawl in. But
Well, if
I
they're
mean,
like a coon will fit in a hole the size of a squirrel hole. As long as he can get his eye, as long as he can get his body through there, he'll go in and fill that hole up. So, if,
Well,
yeah,
they have been known
but
to get on their
but you got
bellies
to
and
expect
crawl.
the ass end of a squatch is big. They got a big ass on them.
yeah.
We have some of them up here. We know what you mean.
So, well, hey guys, I'm gonna actually end this live broadcast. We'll still be on here, but I'm gonna end the live broadcast. I'm glad we got together and chat. We had fun. If you guys can make it, I mean, I don't know if you guys can or not, but April 26th at 8 o'clock,
Yes,
we will
we
actually
will.
have our awesome. That'll be great. We're actually gonna have the first live show. I have a few things. We're gonna discuss a few photos. I'm gonna screen share some photos. We're gonna talk about them. Um, there's a couple other things, and I know Freddie will have fun with this one. He'll be able to talk out of experience. Um, but we're gonna talk about being zapped and what's it mean to be zapped.
Oh, it
We'll,
hurts. It hurts.
yeah,
God, it
well,
hurts.
yeah, well, we're gonna save that for next Saturday. And there's one gentleman wanted me to talk about tree bends and tree breaks and what exactly do they mean and everything. Are they directionals? Are they etc. Um, so yeah, those are just a few things that we'll go over, and then again after we go through those topics, we will talk about the camping trip coming up because it's going to be very exciting because that from that Saturday is going to be right around the corner. So it should be
Well, I'll make
interesting.
sure she's on. Anyways, even if I doubt if we're going to be loading furniture at 8 o'clock.
Not at 8 o'clock at
So,
night.
Yeah,
she'll be able to be on.
right. And we are going off air, so I will see everybody April 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Sounds good.